I have no idea where the hell I am. That was supposed to make you laugh. But tonight, I'm showing you guys a journey. A very personal journey, because I believe that art is one of the pillars of our entire world. It helps us to tell our stories, to connect us all, to realize that at the end of the day, we're all really just human, we're all just the same. It's a way for me in particular to share our stories so that we can all kind of be a little bit better at being accepting and loving and equal with each other. So that's why I call this the queer folk rock opera. I want to raise a little bit of awareness about the experience of being gay and just the human experience, because honestly, it's all the same. All right. So, call me Sandonia tonight, and welcome to the show. Where did you? Which way, ma? Where did you? Which way, ma? Which way my heart goes, I can't see anyway, no. Have you seen me run so far that she can't see me anymore? Neither can I. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Oh, you might call me weak, man, but you don't know me no more, man. You don't know me no more, yeah, man. Stay away from me. Where did you go? Where did you leave me? I've asked, but I already know. I've seen you run so far that you can't see yourself anymore. Neither can I. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Oh, you might call me weak, man, but you don't know me no more, man. You don't know me, yeah, man. Stay away from me. Where did you go? So not so long ago, I went on a journey, and I'm going to be that guy and be really cheesy, and I'm going to say I went on a journey to find myself. And if you guys know me, you know where I went. And this is a song about going out to the wilderness, out to the mountains, which is a really sacred and spiritual place for me, and finding yourself. I hopped a freight train in my dreams. There was always one in the backyard of the steel tower of spell, place I knew. And daddies and future for me there. So I ran away like I always wanted to. I said that it's for business, all for my career. But I've gone to Oregon to heal my heart and mind. I've gone to Oregon to find some peace of mind. I've gone to Oregon, please don't ask me why, 'cause I don't like to lie. And I'm tired of lying in this skin, lying to everyone. Oh, I pop some lies like poison pills. And there were always some at the pulpits of the preachers I learned to love and trust. Mamas and grandmamas worked at the plant. They had good, honest jobs. Oh, but there was no future for me there. So I ran away like I always wanted to. I said that it's for business, all for my career. But I've gone to Oregon to heal my heart and mind. I've gone to Oregon to find some peace of mind. I've gone to Oregon, please don't ask me why, 'cause I don't like to lie. And I'm tired of lying here, lying in this skin, lying to everyone. No, somebody save me from my own wicked thoughts, but I don't think they're wicked anymore. How can love be a sin? I don't think it's a sin anymore. Has anybody here been to Oregon, by the way? I know a few people because I've been there with them. Nice, nice. It's a great, great state, the beaver state. Personally, I think they could pick a better animal. But don't tell my friends out there. I think there's something that we can all relate to, and I think that whether or not we want to admit it, whether or not we want to be stronger than what we feel, I think everybody wants to be stronger than what they feel, right? I think we can all have a tendency to hide away in our own way, and we all do it differently. And this is a song about that. Looking to the mirror to guard against her gaze. I saw her standing there, my Medusa, and all she ever was me. locked myself away. Do you know what it is to feel that you're never gonna be enough? Do you know what it is to feel that you locked yourself away? How do you get out of there? The walls of the tower in the sky. Looking far ahead, I see my Hermes and my Athena standing there in front of me. They said, my son, all you ever did was love. So hear my rally hymn, hear my rally cry. I locked myself in a tower in the sky, and I ran so far away from love. I locked myself away. Do you know what it is to run and run and run away? Do you know what it is to feel that you locked yourself away? How do you get out of there? The walls of the tower in the sky. The walls of the tower in the sky. All right, and this is a one-man show, and I promise you that there are some upper songs. So because this is a one-man show, I'm having my sound guy change things up while I do my wardrobe change here. He's a pretty cool dude, I think. Hello again. Thank you to my sound guy. You made that transition smooth, right? And so I locked myself away in a tower in the sky, and I think one of the most beautiful things in this world, no matter who you are, where you come from, what you believe, is a sense of wonder, a sense of hope, because when things are shit, and right now, man, politically, things are shit. I think a lot of us can agree with that, no matter which side of things we're on. We need hope, and for me, that is in relationships, and friendships, it's in love, and it's in nature, and it's in a sense of wonder, and that's what this song is about. By the way, if anybody didn't notice, I got a red guitar strap for Sandonia Red. Too many men have taken my mind for what they
watched the hurt boy run when I fell into their arms. I'm a sentient creature and I can choose, so I'm going west again. I leave a trail of red rocks and they're saying, what a wonder he was. He's a wonder boy. He flies on through the streets. He flies on through his dreams of living in the foothills again. Oh, 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 oh. So maybe they'll read my leaves against the stars. Well, it's a simple prophecy, run until I see my own worth. And I'll be searching for nirvana, release the boat to row to shore. I'll leave a trail of seekers and they'll say, what a wonder he was. He's a wonder boy. He flies on through the streams. He flies on through his dreams of living in the foothills again. Oh, 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 wonder. The light inside that he knows got him through. He needs to be free to the wonder. He's a wonder boy. He forgets not the lessons of life.
That was actually, I think, maybe the second song I wrote on this album. I have a really deep connection to the Western states, if you haven't been able to guess that by the theme here. There's a motif. And yeah, that song is sort of about kind of just going out to the mountains and getting some solitude, and it's a really beautiful place to find kind of a sense of peace within yourself. So I think we all find that in our own way, and that's one of the biggest places I do. And we're going to go to our next song. Look at that light guy, he did such a good job. he's just such a swell fella. All right. There's a lot of A minor in this album, if you haven't. So I think it's a really good hope that at some point in your life you'll find love. And yeah, I just embarrassed my boyfriend, so hopefully I still have love. Damn. I told him to do that. So these next two songs are about love. In their own way. Can you feel me coming in, all dangerous and fierce? I can show you a thing or two about shaking off those sheets.
working on my touch, dangerous tonight. Working on my love, and I need you by my side tonight. So if you ever call out in the night and you wonder if anyone cares, always know my heart is right here waiting for you. I can feel you coming in, all dangerous and fierce. You wanna show me a thing or two about loving you tonight. You don't want it all alone tonight. You wanna steal my hand and do it all with me, guy. Oh yes, so hold tight tonight, baby. This love's electric fire. We got electric fire and nothing else in between our souls tonight. So many blades to pierce this heart of mine, but I'm willing to heal if you can soothe it one kiss at a time. And this heart has felt so many daggers and thorns, but I'm willing to heal, to be with you tonight. Our love's electric fire. Electric fire. So I'm working on my touch, yeah.
And that's like the second most thing you're gonna hear tonight. Anyway, I just call it like it is, it's fine. This next one is like really sweet. So that backpack right there, Ryan and I loaded it up with like 50 pounds of provisions, including emergency military rations, which are still in there. So if anybody's like really in a really bad emergency, like, got you covered. It's like 2,000 calories. We didn't really care about the way food tasted that weekend. But we went up to this place called Goldmeyer, which is out in the Cascades, and to go along with the theme of the mountains, if you're not tired of hearing about the mountains at this point, don't hurt their feelings. They're right there. This place was Goldmeyer, and I wrote this song for Ryan. So I love this.
When I'm with you, feels like I'm getting away with something. I'm just getting away with you. Our love is true, as innocent as the day when I found you. When I first saw your face, I never thought but two of a grateful song across these strings. But you showed me love so innocent and true, that now a joyful song I sing. when you're with me. Feels like you're trying to tell me something, to tell me I love you. These words are true, it's true for me as they are for you. Oh baby, I love you. When I first saw your face, I never thought of a grateful soul across these streams. But you showed me a love so innocent and true, that now a joyful song I sing. Oh baby, now you've won my heart, and I don't know, and I don't care where I go. So long as you are near me, I don't care, no. Those mountains out in Oregon, yeah, they saved me. Yeah, they saved my heart from death. But baby, now you've won me, I am here. Oh. See, I don't lie, and I told you there was going to be an upper. Oh my god, my sound guy, he's just so great. I hear you, Saloni. It's Saloni back there. He's actually doing this like on his own, like by his phone. Like actually, it's from his mind. I'm embarrassing everybody tonight. I'm gonna go like one by one. Okay. Alright, so speaking of honesty, this next song is what I would call a shady song. And it's true what they say, and I don't like stereotypes, but it's really, really true what they say, that nobody throws shade like a queen, right? And I really hate dishonesty, and I really hate manipulation, and I also really hate like aggression for the sake of aggression, and like trying to like reason with somebody when like there's no reasoning anymore. So I just kind of write songs about it, and like my hope is that more people will like make music and like read things and like, you know, instead of being violent and like all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world right now. So yeah, but this song, I hope you have some fun with it, because I certainly did. You look on the world in judgment, with blood-red lips to vamp the light from anyone that you're close to. It's just too much for you. Well, I've had my highs, but none of them can compare to you. You've got a special way of making your mark, because you slither, you slither, you slither like a sleuth, and you skirt, you skirt, you skirt around the truth. So for all the pain you're in, oh, you can always call a friend, oh, but you can't, you know you can't, you know you can't call me. You can send a smoke signal, but I won't see it even if I do. You can send a smoke signal, but I won't see it even if I do. I do, 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 no. I won't reckon with your face. So you found a new replacement. Well, I'm just glad that it's not me. And anyhow, my life's enough, so let's just spill the tea. While you drink your pain, I carry you home, you judge my green. It's funny, I remember peeling you off the concrete. Well, you slither, you slither, you slither like a sleuth. And you skirt, you skirt, you skirt around the truth. So for all the pain you're in, oh, you can always call a friend. Oh, but you can't, you know you can't, you know you can't call me. You can send a smoke signal, but I won't see it even if I do. You can send a smoke signal, but I won't see it even if I do. I do, 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 no. I won't reckon with your life. So you want to talk about reading? Let's talk about reading. A little bit creepy, right? Okay, and I'm gonna let that like mythical sound guy. No, it's not Solani. You have to guess who it is. Take over while I change for my next song. And by the way, feel free to grab pizza, refresh your drink, do a little dance, do whatever you need to do. I don't know. I actually have albums for sale for $10, and I'm going to sign them at the end of the show. So, yeah, thank you guys all so much. This show was put together with a lot of love and a lot of duct tape. And that sound guy. I was just talking to Amelia about it. Like, we don't even know he's here. Isn't it crazy? Like, I need to be paying him better, except for the fact that there's no budget for this show. Oh my god, that's the sound of fairies. Get it? And it's also the sound of the show's about to start again. I don't know where Sandonia is. I also don't know where Santa Claus is. Mom, after all these years, you still can't show me where Santa Claus is. I only tried looking for the presents once, but I got too scared and gave up in the middle of it. All right, everybody, thank you so much. All right, the theatrics are resuming with the costume change. And it's not a feather boa, but it is made of like purple feathers. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we've had songs about love, we've had songs about like sexy love. I don't know how to say that without being awkward because I'm extremely socially awkward, if you know me. I'm actually kind of proud of being socially awkward at this point in my life because like, you kind of just have to own it, otherwise it's just like really awkward. So 3 cheers for dorks. Where are my dorks?
Okay, this next song, like I said, I really, really believe that we're all different and we all have different abilities. Not everybody likes to make music or make art, but music and art belong to all of us, no matter where we're from, no matter what our religion is. And this album was a labor of love, and it's about love. And this next song is about just being there for each other, not necessarily in a relationship, but friendships, anything. We need more love in the world. Like, I don't know how else to say it without sounding really cheesy, but this song is a protest album in and of itself, and it's just a protest for love and equality and peace. So that's what I wrote this song about. And it is called Feathers. Do you ever feel like you're a freak? Oh. Alright, thank you guys so much. You all may have noticed, if you've seen any advertising for my album, there is a British flag theme. In fact, if you look at the back of the album over there, and I've got a copy here, you can see, and you're gonna think it's a little bit strange for me to explain my stage name this late in the game, but there's a reason for it. So if you look at the back cover, there is an outline of a door, and it's kind of hard to see because I had to make it look pretty, and that's like how you made it look like, that's like the prettiest way I could make it look. But that is a red door, and it's to a home where my grandmother grew up during World War II. I actually wanted to tell you a story, and I think stories are told best sitting down, so I'm gonna sit down for a minute. So on November 14th of 1940, and you guys can all guess the era of what was going on there in the world at that time. There was a thing that happened about 23 miles southwest of where my grandmother grew up, and it was called the Coventry Blitz. And growing up, my grandmother, she lived in 92. She and my grandpa Reiser, this is who they are, right here. This is like one of my favorite. I'm sorry, I didn't expect that. This is one of my favorite pictures in the whole world because my grandma, aside from teaching me to bake, taught me so much of what I knew about love and accepting people. And even though she was from this crazy generation that had so many backwards ways, she was like the opposite of that in so many ways. And this is them in a simple dress that my grandma made when, like, shortly before they were engaged in England, in the garden in the backyard of Sandonia, which is the house where my grandma grew up. Now, the thing about the Coventry Blitz is my grandma always told me stories about the war, and I don't know if she just knew that I was a nerd for stories, or if, like, my friend Anna knows that's like here. We like always bonded about books growing up, or if that's what made me into a writer, I don't know. But she always thought it was important to tell me what happened during the war, and she would always start these stories out during the war, and she had this like beautiful, she would say banana, like it was so cute. She was like, would you like some porridge? Like, it was the classic, like, yeah. So she told me these stories, and she could not stop. I mean, like, the Coventry bombing was just something that really stuck with her because it was so close to home. There were so many horrible things happening during World War II, obviously. And there are so many horrible things happening in the world today that sort of mimic that. When you're taking kids away from their families and throwing them in cages, it looks a lot like Germany in the 1930s and 40s. And I'm sorry to drop that, like, really, like, chill. Like, I actually, like, have, like, my blood just went a little bit cold thinking about it. And there's actually also a concentration camp for gays in Russia still, and we're really chummy with Russia. And there's a lot of things going on in the world. I could go through all of them. These last two songs are sort of about that. And getting back to my grandmother, I'm gonna bring the thing back up to a up note again. So funny story, my great-grandfather was having the house, Sandonia, the basement dug. He heard one of the builders yell from like the bottom of this pit, "There's sand down here!" And literally, like, they just made this name up. So now you know where I get it from. Ryan has like weekly costume parties with me at home. Like, I'll just like walk out into the living room doing something completely crazy. I'll be like, hey, I think I'm gonna do this for my show. And then I dial it back like 50,000% and I end up with like my feather cape over there or whatever. So my grandmother's name was Mary, my grandfather's name was Bill, and this song is for my grandma and my grandpa. So my grandpa also, by the way, I don't know if you guys know a thing called D-Day, but he actually stormed into Normandy during D-Day, and he lost a lot of friends and had really bad PTSD, and that is something that's really close to my heart, mental health. I'm actually going to school for my social work master's in like a couple days here. I'm obviously thinking, I'm gonna know the sport I can get to get through it. Kidding. Mental health is obviously a really close thing to my heart, and you can hear that in this album. And medication is a really, really good thing that I believe in. For me, music is magic, and magic heals us, right? I'm not talking like Harry Potter magic. I'm just talking like, even though I'm a Gryffindor. Yeah. So I'm hoping that you guys are experiencing some magic with me tonight, and this song is called Sandonia. And obviously, red, Sandonia Red, because the door to the house of Sandonia was red. The color of the AIDS activism movement. The gay community had a lot of things going against it, and on top of it, there was this horrible plague that hit us that we're still fighting. And the color to that movement is red. There's a little bull over there called Corbett the Bull. There's a guy named Corbett Reynolds who basically started the circuit parties here in Columbus. If you guys know the circuit parties, like it's basically like really big extravagant things that I've never been part of because I was born in 1990. I think they were kind of happening around that time. That was actually something that he had picked up with one of my friends, Barbara Havens, who recently passed, but she was also a really big ally to the gay community. She raised a lot of money. So my friend Tom Queen, who might be listening to this now, might not be, he's a really good friend of mine who's always encouraged me with my music. He sort of introduced me to that culture and a lot of the history. And I think it's really important to know where you came from. I have so many people, so many activists to thank for making it okay for me to stand up here with a gay pride flag glitter on my face, my partner, all of these wonderful people from the Columbus Gay Men's Chorus, and all the people in my life who knew me after I came out, before I came out. So thank you guys so much. I love you. And I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna sing. How's that sound? Sound good? All right.
When hate was on the brink of taking all the world wide, Billy went to Normandy, made friends and lost them there. You could see it in his eyes for decades on. And Mary warned the factory workers, you draw those curtains black and don't let them see the light. For the Luftwaffe flies tonight with terror all and hate all. And the bombs fly o'er Sandonia, and secret message codes and hope was all that kept them going on. And the bombs fly o'er Sandonia, and the faithfulness and hope of the country woman and man from city and town and field and country, nations wide, Their faithfulness to love is what we have to thank, is what we have to thank. No one warned anyone of the camps before it was too late, and one life lost to hate is one life too many, you see. And the bombs flight o'er Sandonia, and secret message codes and hope was all that kept them going on. And the hope and faithfulness and love of the countrywoman and countryman, from city and town and field and country, nations wide. Their faithfulness to love is what we have to thank. But still, don't be a fool and think that we are all free. We are not all yet free. Listen to the letters of our history. Before we lose everything, and they fought to keep. Thanks, Grandpa. Thank you all for hanging with me there for some tears. I didn't know when that was going to happen, but at some point I always cry when I'm emotional. Whether it's happy or sad, it happens. I think it's healthy. Either way, it happens. So, my delightful sound man is going to give you one more intermission. It's a brief thing where I'm going to do an outfit change and play the last song for you here. It's an upper. It's an upper. All right, thank you guys so much for coming. So this isn't like I did it, this is like we did it. Because like without people who care about me and love me and believe in me and trust me, like this shit doesn't happen, okay? Thank you guys all so much for coming. Give yourselves a hand, please, please. Thank you. So this next song is just, it was the most, other than Sandonia, stutter. See? Awkwardness makes people laugh. They say in comedy it's like the unexpected that like makes people laugh. Did you expect me to do that? No. Okay. Anyway. So this next song, other than Sandonia, was the most difficult song for me to write about because it's sort of an upshot of my take on everything that's happening in the world right now and just sort of my beliefs in general. So I hope it speaks for itself, and hopefully the outfit and the pride flag and this pretty light show that like my sound and light guy is going to do for us here makes it all make sense. I see all the colors of the world going a rainbow banner. I dream and I breathe and I revel in the stars. What a gift, oh. I seem to know no reason to throw a punch when we all know that a clenched fist costs more than a talk. But I got something just to say to you, so come and sit in peace with me. Oh, you must be something, making Jesus look stupid. Didn't he say love was above all? Oh, you must be something, making prophets look stupid. Oh, but you won't win. I say now breathe, we revel in what gives us a wonder, what a gift. Oh, I see no reason to judge, or to lie, or to yell at each other, or say that facts are fiction. So won't you come and sit with reason? Oh, you must be something making prophets look stupid. Didn't they say love was above all? I can show you where you need to take the log out of your eye before you judge the freckles in mine. Oh, they're beautiful. Your hate is what's ugly, ugly. But you can join me anytime. And the rainbow banner has a place for all of us. There's hope for everyone. And that's the show. You guys rock. Thank you so much for coming in, all of you. Thank you everybody who helped set up, tear down, everybody who's ever believed in me with music. Like every little bit, it just makes it. So, all right, I'm gonna get into my red blazer, and if you guys have a desire to buy music, I'm signing albums back there. And also, I just want to say goodbye to everybody before you go, because it meant so much to me to be here. All right, thank you. I mean, like, I could play another one for you. I don't know. Replay of which one? Anybody?
Whatever you decide.
Whatever I decide.
Rainy days.
What did you say?
Rainy days. No.
Oh man. I wish I could like do a Joni Mitchell one for you right now. But you're like, I'm actually like trying to like, I charge admission, and funny story, like you actually aren't allowed to cover musician stuff without buying the rights to it. So I respect that. All right, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna like play around for a minute here while I decide what to do. When I'm with you, feels like I'm getting away with something. I'm just getting away with you. Our love is true, as innocent as the day you and I found you. When I first saw your face, I never thought the tune of a grateful song would cross these strings. And you showed me a love so innocent and true, that now a joyful song I sing. Oh, Oh, baby, now you won my heart, and I don't know, and I don't care where I go. So long as you are near me, I don't care, no. Better off selling Morris, and yeah, they saved me, yeah, they saved my heart from death. But baby, now you want me, I am here, oh. Can you guys feel the love in this song? Because I know this album has like a lot of feels. But at the end of the day, like I just hope that it just makes you feel love. Because that's what music should do. It should give us hope and love. And fierceness. You can feel me coming, all dangerous and fierce. I can show you a thing or two about shaking off those sheets. I don't wanna go home tonight, I wanna go to the folk rock opera with everybody hero. So hold tight tonight, baby, our love's electric fire. We got electric fire and nothing else in between our souls tonight. Alright, that's all I got.
Somebody take the microphone away from him.